Hello, how's it going? My name's Scotty C, and I'm going to show you guys how to incorporate a React component. So this here is just a basic website where we have cars displaying in a list format, a grid list coming from Material UI. And I don't like the way this button looks, so I'm going to show you guys how to change it. Alright, so first things first, let's go ahead and go to Google. And we will type in what site we might want to use, right? So in this case, they have all these different React or front-end component websites that you can go look for. But Material UI is probably one of the most common ones currently. So we want to look for an add button because I want to have the ability to add a car to my shopping cart. So this button doesn't look very good. Let's see if we can find something better, right? So let's go over to Google, type in Material UI. We want to add button, right? Just like I have pre-selected here. Boom. So we go here, cool. Material UI components. And look on the left side, we'll start to see different ones. We're in buttons, so we could just go ahead and scroll down. But for future reference, if you want to look for other things, you got here on the left. We have different buttons for different things. Primary, default, and notice how if you hover over them, they have effects. So maybe there's one that might, that you might like. So let's go find an add button. Cool. I like this one. Ooh, I like this one a lot. So let's figure out how we can get this floating action button. Floating action button is also considered to be a fab. Cool. Cool. Sounds good. I like the way it looks. So how can we get this guy, right? Well, there's 4 buttons here. One says show the full source. One says view on GitHub. The other one says code and sandbox. Code and sandbox is pretty neat. It'll bring you to a website, and this website will allow you to demo whatever it is that you want to play with, right? I'm going to show you guys real quick. So here's the button that we were looking at, and it's showing us what in React we need to be able to use the demo. So if you click the demo section, go ahead and make this a little bit bigger. So we can look here, we can see, oh, these are all the import statements that they use, and here's their styles that they're bringing in. This allows them to use the styles by calling this use styles. And then we want to grab the plus button, right? So that looks like it would be the first one on here. So it would be fab, color primary label. This would be the first button because it's the first button on the list, on the left, towards the left. So let's go ahead and copy that. Cool. And let's travel back over to our code. Find where the button is. I have it right here inside this action. So we can go ahead and do this. And we're going to get some errors. Don't freak out. Everything's okay. Nothing's on fire yet. So you notice that we get some nice red underlines. It says add icon is not defined and fab is not defined. Well, if something's not defined, we need to bring it in, or we need to let our inventory list know about the component that we want to use. So let's travel back over to where we got the button from. We're going to need to get fab. We're going to need add icon. And if you look at the top here, if I highlight add icon, it tells me which one they're using. If we do the same for fab, oh look, there it is. Perfect. So let's go ahead and grab those 2 members. Once again, Control C to copy, and then travel over to our app and import them at the top. Perfect. Let's see if we have any more errors. Looks like we do. We're failing to compile. Classes is not defined. Okay, so they have some class name, classes.fab. So let's go ahead and figure out what classes is, right? Oh look, there's classes. Oh, they use them for every button. That's interesting. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and take that member, or take this guy, right? And we will use him in ours, right? Boom, just like that. Oh, we get another error, right? This use styles is getting called. So let's go ahead and travel back to the website and let's go figure out what use styles is all about. Oh, look. Looky there, use styles. So let's, oopsie. Let's go ahead and take that as well. So this is just temporary. I usually have my own styles, but if you're new to this, then I'd recommend starting out by using their style sheets. So you can say, use the styles, make styles. Oh no, we have another error. Don't freak out, nothing's on fire. So let's figure out what the error is. Make styles is not defined. So once again, we must have must be something that we're not bringing in. So use styles, make styles, right? Oh, look up here at the top. We need to bring in this use styles. So let's go ahead and import this guy as well. Travel back to the code, go to the import section, and we will import that into our code. Doesn't matter where, just toss it in there. And we'll go ahead and save our project. Notice that there's no errors and everything is running. Perfect. Let's go back to our code. And look, we have our lovely buttons. And that, my friend, is how you add a button component from Material UI to your React components. Thanks for watching. Peace.